So, India is one of the world's fastest growing economies, but beneath this impressive growth story lies a troubling reality. Only 10% of our population, which is about 140 million people, have the discretionary spending power to drive consumption. The other 90%, a staggering 1 billion Indians, struggle with limited or no financial freedom. Recent insights from the Bloom Ventures Indus Valley 2025 report paint a stark picture. India ranks 149th globally in per capita GDP at just 2,900 USD. Our economy heavily relies on consumption, contributing 56% to GDP. But this consumption is driven by a very narrow segment of the population. India's consuming class lives at par with Mexico, while the bottom billion earns at levels comparable to sub Saharan Africa. This inequality is not just an economic challenge, it's a barrier to sustainable growth. Employment still remains India's Achilles heel. While agriculture employs 46% of the population, it contributes only 15% of the GDP. Jobless growth persists, and ironically, unemployment is highest among the educated, 29% for graduates and above. The root cause, it is a mismatch between aspirations and available opportunities and chronic underinvestment in education and skill development. Rising indebtedness has also compounded the problem. Household savings are shrinking while small ticket personal loans have more than doubled in the past 7 years. This financial fragility limits economic resilience for most Indians. But then, how do we address such disparity and ensure that the bottom 90% also benefits from India's growth story? Some actionable solutions could be first and foremost to invest in education and skills. We need to bridge the gap between education and employability by focusing on vocational training, digital skills, and entrepreneurship development. Public and private sectors must work together to make quality education accessible and relevant. The second is to boost agriculture's contribution to GDP. By modernizing agriculture through technology, infrastructure, and better market linkages, we can raise incomes for 46% of Indians dependent on farming. We must also encourage small and medium enterprises. So, SMEs are the backbone of employment generation in India. Simplifying regulations, ensuring easy access to credit, and promoting local entrepreneurship can uplift millions. Focusing on inclusive urbanization is severely important. Urban areas are engines of economic activity. Policies must ensure affordable housing, transportation, and job opportunities for migrant workers, allowing them to integrate into India's growth story. And lastly, promoting financial literacy. To counter rising debt and poor savings, targeted financial literacy programs can empower Indians to manage their resources better and invest for the future. These solutions do face significant barriers, though this lack of political will, bureaucratic inefficiencies, and resource constraints. History shows us that reforms take time and consistent effort, but they're not impossible. India's economic journey has been a story of resilience and transformation. If we prioritize inclusive policies and work collectively, we can rewrite the narrative of for the bottom billion and truly make our growth story a story for all.